Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews again. I've got another beer from the late Knights Brewery, and it's a bottle of their Old Red Eyes. It's a red ale. It's coming in at 4.5% ABV. It's brewed with New Zealand hops. That's about all I can glean from this beer. Various bits of artwork there. It looks like they've got a fox on some guy's head. Right, this is part of my July beer box from the Ravensgate Arms in Ramsgate, which is a late Knights pub. So one of about 4 or 5 they've got around. There's a few in London, I think there's one in Brighton. Anyway, black bottle cap. Let's get this beer out. Let's see what we get out of this one. Loads of smoke and loads of carbonation. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Obviously very carbonated. Look at that, the amount of bubbles in that. Wow. It's got a best before date of June 2015. Anyway, and that's still rising up. Look at that. It's actually rising up there. That is over carbonated. It's going to come out the top. Look at this. Look at that. Just going everywhere. Look at this. Mad. Bear with me. Get out of the way. Well, that's going to take a while to sort itself out. Okay, well, we've got at the moment probably a 3 and a bit finger head. 3 finger head. Sort of an off sort of white sort of head. It's going down fairly quickly, thank goodness. It's like a sort of a, you can see the colour. Look at the carbonation running through there. I don't know if you can pick that up. Sort of dark red colour, fairly clear. See the light through it. Quite dark red. Mahogany. Anyway, let's get a nose on this one now that this has gone down. Smells very malty. Maybe some dark fruits. Certainly a bit of, figs, plums, sort of, maybe some raisins or something like that. It's got that kind of a little bit rummy sort of smell to it. Anyway, let's give this a try. Cheers. It's quite bitter on the front end. Very bitter. Let's pull out some flavours. It's still coming out. Look at this. I've never had a beer that's been so carbonated before from a bottle. I mean, obviously it does happen, I've seen it before quite regularly, but that's just like... Anyway, back to this. It's just ridiculous. It's a shame, really. Look at that, it's just absolutely... Well, it's not a case of... That's not a case of walking the beers home. So it's been in the fridge for a few days now, and it's been settling down on the floor. Anyway, back to flavours. You're getting lots of, well, I say a lot, few dark fruits there. Sort of, it's got a mixture, I think, of plums, maybe some little bit of figs. The malt character's really coming through on this one quite a lot. I think the hops may have faded a little bit, not too much. It's still going to be okay. So yeah, you're getting some raisins, some sort of dates, that sort of thing. It's a little bit the taste of sort of roastiness going on there. It's probably from the malts. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of this in there without it. I don't know if this is a bottle conditioned beer. I guess it probably is. Look at that, it's really... And I've actually got that much foam. You can see it that side, look at that, from there all the way to there. Oh dear. It is a bottle conditioned beer. It's leaving a load of yeast sediment on top of the froth. I'm not going to bother with that, I could be here for hours. Look at that, it's like a frothy coffee. It's even got, I'll show you. There you go. So at the front it's that fruity bitterness. It's not too unpleasant, it's quite nice. Then it goes into like it's quite smooth. But then on the back of the palate it's leaving that initial bitterness you get at the front. It sort of goes down and it ramps up a little bit at the end. I think I have had this before on keg. In the last 6 months or so, since they've been open, of course, the Ravensgate. I've had it in their place. I'm not sure whether this beer is to do with the date, or it's just maybe this individual, it's probably just this individual bottle, but as you can see it's over carbonated for me. I'm gonna probably do a re-review of this, to be fair on this one. But as for a rating for this bottle, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. As I say, I just think it's just this bottle personally, because I've never... It tastes okay, but it's the carbonation, etc. You can see it's bottle conditioned there. See the yeast sediment. This is actually a dirty glass. This is the yeast. See, it's fairly clear at the top there, looking through. through to the head. It's a nice lacing, mind you. Excuse me. So, yeah. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. I think that's fairly fair. It's a better beer than that. Anyway, I'm going to clean up a little bit and I'll see you soon. Cheers.